In what areas and in what countries did you serve?
Uh, after that, what? Did I agree?
What countries did you serve in and what areas?
Especially at the south of Laos.
So mostly in southern Laos?
Yes, I am.
And which years?
I moved from Vientiane to 1965 after graduate officer school.
Were you a member of the SGU?
SU?
SGU?
Yes.
So did you enlist or did they recruit you?
Oh, beginning at the 1963, they include me to training officer school.
They recruited you to be an officer?
For there, during the time, American get in Laos, involved Laos about how to make the commander, make the leader, something like that. They need the people who are knowledge to fight. That means I said that they support Lao government to include the Lao army. American pay everything. The school. After school, they send to Thailand special training again.
Now, how old were you when you joined the SGU? Had you already graduated from high school?
From high school, and then I went to the test for getting the police officer. I training for 3 months, and then go on to take the test for training officer. I passed.
So when you were training to be a police officer, you
were first my life after school.
Okay.
After graduate from school.
And that would have been a police officer
yes,
for Laos?
For Laos.
And then how did you hear about the SGU? How did you know?
They don't tell during the time. They net secret. Because the CIA do not make secret. People don't know, especially people don't know America get involved to Lao government. Just for tell.
So how did you get involved if the people didn't know? And it
was after that, I know. I want CIA to hide, to hide the government. Government doesn't know either. The Lao government doesn't know just to need help.
The Lao government didn't know that the CIA was
No, they don't know. They know that the high rank, like the Prime Minister. King doesn't know, but Prime Minister know. Because a lot of people, they don't have money to hire, to include the army, something like that. The police officer, they don't have money. Just for we transfer from friend during that time, friend occupy Lao. Lao became colony of friend during that time. After that, friend signed the peace of Laos, have the Lao peace, have freedom, and then American get involved during the time.
Who recruited you for the officer training school? Was it an American or some Lao?
Oh, Lao. They don't say, but the Lao government
recruited you. And did they come to your house and say, we want you to train for
No, they had a advertise in the army who want to test, who graduate from that, the education, everything apply to test, to get involved or to get included,
So
they limited people who are now less French, English, something like that. They limited. They have to test. If you pass, you can get it.
So you passed the test?
I've had the test.
Did you speak English at that time?
French before.
So you talked French.
Uh-huh.
The test was in
the Lao language.
So in 1963, did you, when they recruited you, where did you go for your boot camp?
Oh, they sent me to the north of Laos. They came the province Sanyaburi.
What did they teach you in boot camp?
The boot camp, the light American training.
It was like,
Yeah.
like the American boot camp?
Yeah, but I just to know right now, like the American training, early morning, run, and training about the tactic, how to shoot weapon, how to get involved, everything. Have to kill enemy.
What kind of weapons did they train you?
Or during the time, the American long gun, 1963, the long gun training, the big mortar 60, 81, mortar 81, mortar 60, something like that.
How long did the boot camp training last?
2 years.
2 years?
Yes, 2 years. The officer, the 2 years to become. After graduate, I got the rank, the lieutenant, the second lieutenant, first lieutenant.
When did, how long did you have to stay training before you got rank?
Oh, 2 years.
Oh, so you didn't get your rank until after the 2 years
After
was up.
graduate, you pass.
2 years is a long time.
A
for
long
training.
time, or very poor training,
Was it?
Very, very, very different from United States. Eat a little, clothes, sometimes 5 minutes to wear clothes and then run. If you catch up the 5 minutes, they count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. You have to be done. Run to the line, And then study the whole day, the combat tactic, how to use, how to hide enemy, how to know enemy. Everything that like United States training, something like that. Because training from Thailand, from officer of Laos who high rank before, the training from the friend,
Yes.
Yeah.
During the 2 years that you were in that boot camp,
Yes.
did you get to leave at all and go home?
No
You
allowed.
stayed the entire 2 years there?
Yeah, 2 years. No communication. No communication. Nobody know me. Even though my parents know me where I go. And then I never write a letter to them.
Why?
Oh, communication is difficult. They send out to the north.
So there was like no mail service?
No mail service.
Oh. So you didn't see your parents or talk to them for 2 years?
No, for 2 years.
When,
Like they call me, I disappear of the village.
when you were being trained, did you realize that the Americans were financing that training?
Sure. We know the clothes.
Oh, because the clothes that you wore were
The
American?
warm and boots,
Everything
everything
was American.
American. And even though gun.
Even the gun was American.
Uh-huh.
Did they pay you during your training?
During the train, they pay about American about $10 or $15, something.
Did you get paid in cash?
Cash. They pay for it, everything, the clothes, everything. Just to the cash to sometimes we go outside to buy something like that. About $5 during the time. $5 or $2, that's it.
After your 2 years, you graduated from boot camp as a second lieutenant or a first lieutenant?
During the time, it's not second, a time between first lieutenant. First lieutenant, that means 1. Second lieutenant, 2 star,
Okay. Now, where did you go after you graduated?
Graduation after that, and I went sent to study from Thailand for 3 months.
Where in Thailand?
I went to the Panburi camp. Salit Thanarat, the prime minister, during that time,
And what?
he would die.
And that was for
the
3
north,
months?
south of Thailand, almost 4 months.
What did they train you
The
there?
training fly around, helicopter handling, overthing. Yeah, training for commander. Study the company commander, have to know everything. Study commander, company commander, how to give the order people, how to guide the people.
So
And
they
the
were
troop.
training you to be a company commander?
Yeah, a bit.
So after that 3 months, did you become a commander?
They sent me to Laos, the government. Lao government sent me to the south of Laos, the region. They call 4 region headquarters.
So you went to Region 4 headquarters?
And then, yes. And then send me to the company, battalion company. I became commander, company leader, 1965.
What company?
Battalion 44, company 443.
And where were you located?
Location at the Vapi Kamtong, the province of Vapi Kamtong, north of Paksi.
How many men are in a company? How many men were in your company?
My company about 120.
As the company commander, what were your duties?
My duty have to command, and they send me to location, another location. Send me to out of the front line,
Would they send you into combat?
To combat.
Can you tell me a couple stories, incidents of different missions that your company went on?
The company that have to protection from the region.
So you had to protect.
The province, to protect the enemy like the Viet Cong and Pathet Lao. Pathet Lao joined to the Viet Cong,
Yeah.
The Lao community. They work together. So they have to protect the land we are occupied, They don't let the people come to the headquarters or something like that. Because during the time, the rail Ho Chi Minh, far from the Paxe, the community try to take over everything. They need the supply from north to south, something like that.
So you were in charge of protecting Region 4?
Oh, yeah, Region 4.
You always stayed in Region 4?
Region 4 and far away from headquarters,
Did you have casualties in your unit?
Oh, yeah, sure. They have. They have to kill, we have to fight. All the time they call, need help, we have to go to protection.
How often would you have to go out into the field?
About 1 year in the field, the front line.
Can you recall any of the battles that you had with?
The big battle I had when I sent me to Sarawan, and then my Mr. Mark died. During the time they shot airplane, the chopper dropped, crashed in the Sarawan. That we are fighting. 1971.
Who crashed?
Mr. Mark.
He's an American.
American advisor.
And he crashed?
The pilot, the chopper crashed. And then during the time they sent me to there, they want to occupy, because during that time the North Vietnam occupied the province, the Sarawan province. And then we have to go to take over province of Sarawan. Between Paxe, province Paxe and Savannakhet, between that one, the Kang Sarawan, the province of Sarawan, far away from Paxe, about 200 or 300 miles, something like that. American want to take over because I heard they want to treaty negotiation with the North Vietnam. American plan to take over everything from North during that time. I just to hear from the high rank said to me, and then we sent me by chopper to drop us to the near the airport Sarawan. And then American advisor they called me. I call him the Panya, the Lao name.
What's it mean?
That mean Mark, you know.
Oh.
The Lao name Panya, something like that. I worked at the Kamsing. The name I forget the American name, but I know that Mr. Mark that then I know him.
You knew Mr. Mark?
Mr. Mark, but the Lao name Panya, something like that.
And when his plane crashed, did he die?
He died.
Did the pilot?
Helicopter, yes, with the pilot and
everybody,
and some Lao interpreter went with him.
And were you able to recover the remains of those?
Yeah, I had to protect them and then rescue come to pick the body, you know.
So, did they get shot down? How did they crash? Or was
they got the cuts out, they crashed. I got during the Thai fighting, you know. I got wounded too.
At that time?
They take it out first, and then we come Viet Cong the force a lot come. We took over.
Okay, so when was it an airplane or a helicopter that crashed?
Helicopter.
So when the helicopter crashed and they were all killed.
Yes, we over there.
So were you there? Did you see it happen?
We know that happened.
Oh, so you went there?
We have the protection for the rescue people.
So they came in and did they take the whole helicopter out or just the bodies?
The bodies, something like that. The crash over there.
So another rescue helicopter landed and they took the body. But then you guys were still on the ground.
Still on the ground.
Your whole company?
Yeah, the whole company. The whole about two company that the two battalion. That one company that my battalion the lion, Red Lion, they call something like that. Red Lion. The name, the battalion. During that time, I was the deputy battalion. Battalion, the commander, the Humpan, friend of mine. And then the deputy, I have the second, first Humpan, and then second me during the time. I was the lieutenant during the time.
So when your company was on the ground, the North Vietnamese attacked?
Yeah, sure.
And so you had...
The North Vietnam take over the Sarawan first.
Oh.
But we want to occupy, to deal. But it means we want to spell them out, you know. From that, the American sent to my battalion to go there to take over from Vietnam, North Vietnam.
When were you wounded?
Oh, they're fighting.
And what happened?
Because a lot of tanks, they have more guns, they have more troops. North Vietnam and Laos communist, you know.
And what hit you?
From the tank.
From the tank?
They
had a tank?
They hit me because I read the map to guide them. During that time, I call Phout. They can help me. They cannot help me. I call T-28. They can help me because the anti-aircraft, you know. A lot, they're fighting. They can come. But I told the Phout, far army from, I didn't hear, I just to hear him. They call me F-105 from Thailand to help me fight. I cannot get out during the time they around me. Something like that. I read the map and communicate here. They shot from here to my set. I read the map and talking with the phone,
Yeah.
Come in, and then they shot for me.
Oh, wow.
That my left arm just cannot be used, disability. I am lucky. After that, rescue from Thailand to pick me up.
Did they come from Thailand?
They come from they cannot come. They told me they will come, but I don't know when will come because I lost the blood a lot. I think I should die over there. And then later they went. Oh, I will come to pick you up soon. Soon they said that you have the signal. During the Thai anti-crab, they fly. They come at 6. I know 6 chopper. Far away, too high. They shoot on them. But one chopper, he came under wood. Something a lot of wood, a lot of mountain over there. They came pick me up. The people, my troop, put me to the chopper,
Just you?
Just me.
And they stayed on the ground?
No, not stay on the crowd. They high, the chopper.
And so they threw you in because you
my army.
Put
my
you
army
in, but then
put me up.
And then
and
then the chopper flew away.
The chopper they catch me, and then they go.
And what happened to your men on the ground? Did they keep fighting?
Sure, they keep fighting. They during the time they fire a lot jet fire, they don't know the chopper will pick me up. F-05 fire a lot, maybe 10 or 5 jet F-05 fighting there at the time. They don't know because they try to shoot the F-05 jet F-05 they get during the time. But chopper come, pick me up, and then jet hold everything in there. They cannot see me. They see, but the jet bomb a lot,
So the jet came in behind them and bombed?
Before that. And then chopper to pick me up. And then chopper going up, jet bomb again.
So a jet came in first and
bomb.
The chopper came and got you. And then the
chopper jet fight again.
Wow.
That means the anti-aircraft about a lot. They're fighting, They try to protect everything during the fight. They don't want the jet come to pick, or the jet come or helicopter to pick. Some people die, Just a lot of people. About 20 minutes, I lost troop about 20 people and get wounded about 30.
In that same
The same portion.
And are you the only one that they rescued out of there?
That's why the high rank they import.
You because you were the officer?
The officer.
What happened to the other guys?
Other guy, the commander, another guy the people have is until the enemy get out, then they have it.
When you were the commander,
and
when you went out, who took over leadership?
The commander, the Humpan, like I said in the paper.
He was your next in command?
Next one, the command.
When the chopper got you, where did they take you?
They take me to the special hospital.
Where?
At the Lao, they call Nakhon Singh. American doctor and Philippine doctor. Philippine.
Was it a Lao hospital?
No, American hospital.
Was it American hospital?
For the patient for SU only, Army.
Oh, really?
For SU.
They had a hospital just for SGU?
SU.
SGU?
They hired Philippine doctor, American doctor, and some nurse from Laos. Some Laotian nurses.
And what did they do? Did they operate on you?
Yes, I think I don't know nothing. I lost my left. I lost my blood, when I get to the hospital. I just to hear. I get pain a lot, you know.
How long did you stay in the hospital?
About 1 month. After that, take to the camp, you know, at the Pakshe, at my house to relax, and the doctor come.
Did you live in Pakshe?
Yeah, I live in Pakshe.
So after a month in the hospital, you could go home?
I go home. They release me to go home.
And so then
the doctor.
Was your service done?
No, not done. After that, I have to work. After wounded, they send me to check. During that time, American government, they said to us they will leave. So that I have to go to census how many SU to find out how many SU in the company. Very deep, many company. I went there to take the name and everything because
they take down the names of everybody
in the SU.
What's SU?
They call the census how many army SU, how many SU during the time, because 1973 American to transfer SU to Lao army, to Lao government, to responsible, because they pay, but
the Americans still paid?
Still pay. Because during the time they high Party Lao, the communist Lao communist will take over because they need to Asian American to have to leave from Lao and Vietnam and Cambodia, you know.
Right.
During the time they signed the paper to leave. They so that everything they have to hold SU to Royal Lao Army Force.
So the Americans, when the Americans signed the paper to leave, they gave everything to the Royal Lao Army. And what did you do at that point?
During that time, I have to go to check everything from the region, the GM, they call the Group Mobile. Group Mobile, they send everywhere in Laos, you know. I have to check how many troops SU we have. I have to write biography, everything from them, because they transfer to SU to Lao Army.
Now that's in 1973.
Yes.
And you had joined in 63. So.
Until then, I have moved around, you know, the Lao Army Force.
What year did you get wounded?
1971.
Oh.
I got wounded in 1971.
When did you find out that the Americans were signing the paper and leaving Laos?
Because they told me.
The Americans told you?
American soldier told. Because during the time I got captain, you know. So you were promotion the captain, you know.
You were promoted to captain?
After I got wounded.
Yeah.
The brigade General Chutchai Wong Savan, commander region, to give me rank, sent to the Vientiane and Desai promotion. Because
so you heard American soldier told you?
Yeah, because why? I know. Because I work the headquarters, secretary. They sent me to be secretary, commander, region commander.
You were the secretary of the region commander?
Yeah, no, commander.
For how long?
1973 to up to 75.
What were your duties?
I work with the secretary, the communication about American embassy. They call attaché militaire. They have the high rank William, the commander. He was mayor during that time, you know. Now the Chutchai during that time they had the commander relation, he had the brigade general.
He was a brigadier general or commander.
In the
Now,
region.
where were you located when you were the secretary at the?
After the American leave, 1975, we had treaty for the border about Pathet Lao and Lao Army, Lao government. I have to go around to look at the.
So you went all over.
How communist take over and Lao land and Lao government have to go that have to put the pole not to go other way. Communist cannot come to Lao government, something like that. Lao government land. Pathet Lao, they call it Pathet Lao, Lao communist over there. I have to go with the General Chuchai, Vongsavan to tell them this we have to location in the Lao government, Lao fort, Lao army fort to stay here and communist fort over there.
Now, the Pathet Lao, had they come in yet to take over? Who came in after the Americans left and took over?
After that, we have to cease-fire, no fighting. 1973, no fighting at all.
And was there it was a ceasefire, but was there really no fighting?
No fighting about the border. Like I said, the border, Lao government and communist, Lao communist to side. No across from here and from there.
And they stayed on their own side of the border? Until when?
Until 1975.
And then what happened?
During the time, American tried to take over everything during 2 years, 73 to 75. American tried to leave everything, but they have support, the money and everything, and food and everything they support. But they don't show up. Just the military officer, some from the Vientiane or from somewhere, the high rank, the command, colonel and mayor, something like that. Sometime only, just show up. Everything just shut down, Chopra, everything shut down. They transferred to Lao army to take care.
So after the Americans left then, did you actually work for the Lao army?
I worked to the Brigadier General,
The what?
To work secretary.
And was that secretary?
Yes.
Was he part of the Lao army?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Lao army. I was the Lao army training,
Oh.
And then I worked, and then Australia embassy, ambassador, Australia come to the Paxi the last time. During the time, the communist try to take over. They don't fight, but protect the people, They grow the people to protect us, the government, and then protect us. Some people good, some people bad. They said that, they want to take out who people who work American army to work American to have to take out. And then Commandant Region Zero Suchai want me to go with him. He told me way to the headquarters, and then he will pick me up to go to the Vientiane, the capital of Laos.
Yeah.
He understand I stay at the headquarters, commander. He went to the airport. Something that I missed, I saw that the Pathet Lao come and then took me up to the prison camp.
So your own commander didn't pick you up?
No, he misunderstand. He went to the airport. I stay the headquarters, He went to his house, and then he will come back. He said that. I said, okay. I went home, and then take some clothes to waiting him, and he told me.
You were so close to getting out.
Yeah, too close close to getting out, but I had to wait. Oh, my commander, the Zero Shuchai, will come because he followed me all the time, and me too. But he told Oput, you stay here waiting for me, okay? About at 2:00, and then.
And you were there, but
I
he
be
didn't
there.
come?
He went directly to the airport.
And so in that
He waiting
time,
there. Yeah, he waiting there.
Leo found you and arrested you?
After that, community took over,
Yeah.
He left already.
So he left.
Before he left, he quit or get friends, something like that, with the Lao community, They know him very well. And then during the night, he told others about we have colonel and mayor and captain, the headquarters, about 50 officers in there. He told us that's the thing. But right now, he don't want to talk. He don't want to be commander. But community no. After that, he told me to get some money at the Vientiane to training because the community one officer, every officer and took to lay down the weapon. After Suchai left, Suchai, I call him, oh, where you are? Oh, I'm Vientiane right now. I have to go back, but I have to wait and see, something like that. A lot of officers, colonel, asked me how our commander, where he is. I told him in the Vientiane, something like that. After that, for a month, the community took over everything. They told us to lay down, to keep the weapon. Everything they take over. We don't want to fight, during that time. They take some company already, Lao company in the outside region. When they lay down the weapon. They keep the weapon, they take over. Just close only. To where. And then the headquarters, they come.
Were you still at headquarters when
yes,
they came?
They came, I stayed at the quarter. The Lao company talk to me, Oh, they need, and then I give to them everything you want.
You gave the communists everything they wanted?
And then even the car, everything, I give them. They have the colonel, they have about 15 or 20 people, 20 colonel, mayor, and captain, the high rank in the court headquarters, They take over, and then except commander vision, because Suchai in the Vientiane. They told us to have to move here to study about we have to read, we have to work together, study how to enjoy, how to join together. You have to move here to study first. They call it Samana.
So the communists took you and all these other people?
About 30 people they took
30
us.
30 of you?
And
they took
in the headquarters.
And what they said you were going to learn how to study to get along together?
Get along together.
But really, it was like being taken prisoner.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. A friend of mine told me, do not go. He from the Chinese, Do not go. The community right now in the Chinese still prisoner, they told me. More than 40 years. But I don't believe it because they talk tonight, the Lao community talk tonight, we have to learn. We stop fighting, but now we have to learn to understand together.
Did you believe them?
During that time, I don't believe it because I worked there. They know me. I try to escape, but I don't know where to go, how to go. Go to kill. I know that a lot of people, they kill. And so that they took me to the far away from, to province Atapu, far away about 600 kilometers.
Where is that?
Lao border, Lao, Vietnam, and Cambodian border.
Oh, They took you to a camp there?
To the camp.
They took you, and did they take the other 30 people too? Did
Yes,
you
all of them. 30 people, the
to that
headquarters.
same camp?
The same camp. After that, I went there for a few months. They took officer. All officer, the reason about 300 officer. After they took me over there, the battalion, they about 8 battalion over there, commandant ration 8 battalion. They take officer, but the troop they send another camp, another prison camp, another. But the high rank they send to the Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodian border.
And how? All right, so you were in a special camp for officers.
Mm-hmm.
How did they treat you?
They treat how about the communist regime, how to communist regime, how to do, how to be obey. You have mouth not to talk, have mouth to eat only, not to talk about, have to learn, and then working. During the time they don't have medical, people who sick, they don't have medical, they have medicine, something like that.
Could you leave if you wanted to?
I
Was
cannot.
it guarded?
No, they have around.
Oh.
They hide.
Like a fence.
You have to stay here. If you go somewhere, they have to follow.
Oh.
Go some food, some wood for cooking.
You couldn't just leave then and go home to your family if you wanted to.
No. Detention camp, they call the prisoner. After that, they call prisoner of the war.
Oh, prisoners.
Of the war.
So you were, they didn't call you prisoners then.
They're prisoner.
And how long did you stay in this camp?
6 years.
So 6 years you lived in this camp?
In the camp.
And did they have classes every day teaching you about communism?
Teaching, I read that they have to learn about the government, the communist government, the idea how to develop country, something like that, They have to...
Did you ever believe any of the stuff they were teaching you?
Oh no.
You knew that
the camp, prison, they don't freedom to talk, just to listen and do it. Like they told me to cook. Like they told me to carry wood. Like they told me to make fan. Something like that, And then for 1 year, a lot of army escaped. About 1 year, they kept the fighting. They killed a lot. About 300, they killed about 150. They killed.
They killed 150 of the men that were in the camp?
In the camp.
Why?
They know people talking. Talk something, I don't like something like that. I don't like it. I don't want. I very poor. I am anything against them,
If you said anything against them, they would kill you?
They kill. They hurt. They know because they around us. We don't have the radio. We don't have everything. Prison camp, the prisoner in the Laos, Vietnam, no free anything, nothing. Just to eat not good enough. After 1 year, people, Lao officer escape, they kill. And then they afraid me to go to escape. They send my family to there. They take my family from Pakse to Atapu, to the camp.
In the same one you were in?
Yes. Something like that. They try everything. They don't want.
What family members did they bring to the camp? Your mother and your father?
No. For my wife and my kid only.
They brought your wife, and how many kids did you have?
I have during that time. I have 4 kids.
And they brought all 4 kids and your wife?
And my wife.
Camp?
No, the teacher camp.
And did they have to stay there too?
They stay there too. After that, 2 or 3 years, UN Asia, human rights, United Human Rights,
Yes,
try to
human rights were trying
to try to find the Lao people, especially at the people who worked with American during before the war. They came, they hide, they said, oh, they free. I know when UN send some people, they hide for the Red Cross, something like that, to supply food and everything. They try to show them that we are free. Something like that. They hide everything. You see, very good. Not like United States. Blame to them. Something like that. They hide everything. They hide they show up. We have to clothe something like that. Good. After that, they take our clothes out. Something like that. And we cry.
How many people were in the camp that you were?
I were that officer about 50. They separate. The high rank, I go to the high rank, captain to colonel, the camp, lieutenant, another camp, something like that, far away. They don't have communication.
Because you were a higher rank, did they treat you any better?
Oh, because a disability, they know a disability. I work in the office. Office of them, the office. They have biography who work in there, something like that. I have work at the office. Because just only one I got disability. Only one person in the camp.
You were the only one with a disability?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How did you get out of there finally?
The human rights try to help, Women rights try to help the people with disability first in the camp, every camp in Laos, And then I try because I work with the people who take care. When he went to the headquarters, I put my name in disability, something like that,
With the Red Cross?
I think from the human rights, something like that.
From the human rights? So when the human rights people came to camp?
Not came to the camp. In the camp, they had the head of correction, the officer over there, the community officer over there, have to go to meeting. And then I try to convince him, I disability in the fighting, something like that. I cannot work, something like that. I try to put my name with him. He doesn't know a lot about I write, about the cat. I be nice to him. He be nice to me.
And all right, so that was the Communist Guard?
Communist Guard.
And so you tried to convince him.
To convince him when he went out.
When he goes out
to meeting in
to try to get you out on disability.
And then I write the name because I heard he told me. He's friend of me, said something like that, friendly. I help him a lot to writing to how people to eat every day and how food we need, something like that. I have to help him to earn money to buy some food, Food they don't have to buy, but for the rice, sticking rice or something like that. The food we have to make ourselves, not them.
So did he take your name?
Yeah, my name, I told him, I want to go. I cannot do anything. I cannot again to you receive. I said that. I want to be people, to be come people only, Lao people only, not army, everything. I want to live in my hometown, something like that. I told him,
And
I cannot do.
So
He said, he looked me and anytime we eat together and talk together and that okay. After 6 years, they have a program. They have to release some people. I heard that, and then I convinced him. He take me my name to the headquarters, and then after 6 years, they told me, "Okay, Put, I have you go out of the camp because you disability. You can do anything. There's something like that." So that I'm very happy. I told my wife, we have to leave. The first one, they released me. You have to go to stay over there. Yes, I stay over there. After that, I asked, they sent me to the Paxe, my hometown in the Vientiane,
Your hometown's Vientiane?
in Vientiane.
But when they let you out of the camp, you went to Paxe?
Paxe, and I tried to sell my house. They took me everything, a picture, everything, clothes, they take, burn, They take everything good, they take. They sent me to the prison camp,
So they sent you, when you went home,
prison.
you had nothing?
I don't have nothing. My wife, they there, home, knock door, sent to the camp already, to the prison. You have something, the picture, everything, they take everything out. Even the clothes.
So where did you and your wife and your kids move?
No communication. No communication about 1 year. They came to me. They recruit my wife. Oh, Put over there, need you to go over there. They're telling a lie.
Yeah.
They